Okay, so we're going to make some masks. You're going to need 2 pieces of your fashion side, 2 pieces of the filter, and then 2 of the outside that touches your face. You will then put your faces together. Whoops, sorry, I wasn't prepared. You will place them together face to face, and then your filter pieces, and you will sew from the nose down to the bottom there. And then you will do the same thing with your face side. So once you open it up, and then you will press your seam open, we will be sewing both this piece and the face side. You'll be doing two lines of stitches, straight stitch going all the way down to kind of secure that. Okay, so basically you'll see my stitches on each side of the seam, and I do that for the front side all the way, and this is what it looks like on the back side. And then I do the same for that piece that's going to be touching our face, and that just secures the stitch so it won't continue to fray, plus it gives a really nice little finish. You'll also need your special nose piece that I have cushioned with more muslin fabric so that it is pretty secure. So now we're going to take our front piece, the fashion side, and we are going to actually sew the nose piece in place with kind of a bend to it, because that's how it kind of bends. So I'll sew that for you and let you see what that looks like. Okay, so I have sewed that on, and then you can see in the front, looks pretty good. I always do a front and a back stitch, so you might see a little extra there, but who cares? You're protected, and then it will fold and bend really nicely. So then we're going to do face and face together. So that's the right side, this is the right side. Those go together, we'll line them up. And what I will do here is I will sew completely around with a little bit of a dip that I do for that nose, so if you wear glasses, and then also sewing all the way from the bottom. Then we'll flip them in inside out or right side in and add our straps and do a top stitch. Alright, so I have stitched, and you can see where I dip a little, come back up for the nose, and dip back down. That helps with eyes, and then you still get a good nose piece. And then I don't know, I do about a ½ inch. If a guy has a beard, usually I keep it a little longer. Now we're gonna turn it right side in, and then we'll top stitch. Not sure if this will work, but you do take your one end and you put your fingers on the edge of it and you kind of twist it in. So, and then you use some clips to secure it in place. That's where your straps are going to come out of, and you want it to be even on both sides, so you kind of clean that up. And then your elastic will come out of here. Okay, so now basically I've got my elastic in place. I measured. I'm going to start at the side, back stitch, completely go around, back stitching at every elastic. Go completely up and around. Make sure you're back stitching back and forth quite a few times over the elastic and back again. And then voila, you're done. Top stitch is finished. This side I went over just a little bit extra because it looked like I had some like gathering. So I like to just go over it, make sure it's all good. And then this is the side that touches your face, and it's nice and cushiony. I iron this, but I leave it a little bit like that because it feels quilted, so it's really nice. And that's our finished face mask.